Welcome to my video about my vacation to Tulum. Thank you. Let me make sure I hit all my points here. I'm making this video because if you're like me and you're about to go on a vacation and spend thousands of dollars on all-inclusive or something like that, you want to do your research. I couldn't find a video of what I was looking for. My therapist says I shouldn't need to know everything, but I did. We went to the Dreams Resorts in Tulum, Mexico. It was all-inclusive resort. We visited in September, end of September, beginning of October. We stayed in a luxury deluxe suite. George, stop it. I'm trying to make a video that's informative for people. Lay down. Good. Well, I recommend staying at an all-inclusive resort because they have lots of things going on. We had a Mexican dinner and fiesta. Wonderful. It was at the plaza and they did a whole buffet dinner. It was delicious. And then they did a Mexican show at the end. The restaurants at the resort were really nice too. Our go-to place was pretty much the World Cafe because the World Cafe was had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they had a whole buffet style, so that was really nice. We're just here eating our nachos from the nacho bar. But at this Dreams Tulum resort, we had a Italian restaurant, which is called the Portofino, a French restaurant, which was Bordeaux, which was great. We went there twice, and they gave us a special honeymoon dinner and treated us like royalty. Unfortunately, we went there in the low season, so there were two restaurants that we really wanted to try that weren't open, and that was the hibachi restaurant and the sushi restaurant. We went during COVID, or I guess the downfall of COVID. I don't know where we are at this point. Excuse me, sir. Can you not shake in the middle of my video? It's rude. We went in September of 2021, and Mexico is actually an open country, so we didn't have to get tested there, but we had to get tested before we came back to the United States. Resort actually provided the testing for us. We just had to scan a QR code and sign up for it, which was amazing. The other thing about going in September is that it is a little bit cheaper, but it's also a hit or miss. From what I hear, I was kind of worried. I looked at the radar before we went and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna rain every single day we're there. But if it rained, it was a little drizzle, and if it was drizzling, it was at night mostly. We lucked out. We got the whole entire week. Sunny all day. I forgot to mention when I was doing the video that they were really, really clean at the resort. They like sprayed down and sanitized our bags when we got there. They made sure everything was clean. There was always somebody cleaning somewhere, even if it was just to kind of swipe the water off of the stones where you're walking. So that was really great. You can be in the video, but you have to sit. Sit, please. This is a sit sign. I'm not punching him, I swear. The resort was beautiful. I mean, gorgeous stone ground, stone floor, main area, trees going all up. The beach was so nice, so relaxing. They have a teenager lounge, whatever that means. Ping pong. Here's a cenote. This is the main plaza coming up, and they do lots of shows here once a week, or not once a week, every day of the week. They got something going on over here. There's a restaurant. All the views. They have a Mexican fiesta and dinner out here once a week. The nightlife at the resort was really fun. The entertainers, oh my gosh, they were amazing. I would make sure I was by the pool around noon or whenever they did their Zumba dance kind of entertainment show. I just loved it. They just made me want to, dance. Or it was like 9:30 to 11. They would have live duets in the center area by one of the bars, and they would do different types of Latin music. They did mariachi, they did salsa. We were gonna go to salsa, but we did an excursion and it lasted way long and we didn't make it in time for the salsa. Oh, they also had room service too. That was nice. Granted, room service does take like an hour to get to you, and I do think one night we drank too much, ordered room service and passed out. Maybe that was a little too much information.
Oh my god. This has never happened to us before.
It was fun. I'm going to give you 5 tips you didn't ask for. First one is bring cash. You might get a little bit extra service, if you tip them a little bit more. You might get your drinks a little faster. For me, I just loved the people that I was interacting with, and they already knew what I wanted when I went to the Coco Cafe. And you'll also need it if you go on excursions. Which brings me to my next tip you didn't ask for. In my opinion, me and my husband, we picked the perfect amount of excursions. We did 3 and we stayed for 7 nights and 8 days. It was just enough where you get to relax at the resort all day, and then the next day you go and you do something out. So we went to Chelha, which is very good. I recommend that. You could do snorkeling, you could do a giant lighthouse water slide, all these things. And then we did a traveler's table. If you like food, I highly recommend it. It was wonderful. And we also went to go see the Mayan ruins in Copac. Another tip I would have is bring sunscreen. We went through 3 things of sunscreen when we were there. And there was one day maybe we got burnt, but that was it. Last tip, bring different outfits to wear. Don't just bring your shorts. Guys, make sure you bring pants, at least long pants, because there are some restaurants like the French one that we had where they require long pants. Bring some like short sleeves, a little bit less beachy and more casual. Like all the restaurants, they have different dress codes that you would have to follow. So that's the only other thing I would bring. And bring extra in case you end up going to one restaurant more than once while you're there, like we did, especially if you're staying in the low season. Anyway, yeah, those are my tips that you didn't ask for. Did I do 5? I don't know. It was a really fun vacation. It was really nice to get away and not have to worry about anything when it comes to money or food. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you on your vacation. Bye.